Practice. Did you guys come out there with the effort that you kind of thought you would and that you need to come out with?
Yeah, I've been very pleased. The guys have responded well to Coach Jones kind of beating us up a little bit in the team meeting yesterday, which I thought we needed. Some of these guys need to hear some of the things he said. I thought we responded well. We came out yesterday with a good mental approach, like Coach Jones always says, and then today we got after it a little bit. There's some guys flying around, made some plays, caught some balls out wide. So I thought we responded well to the weekend we had.
Is there anything of Coach Jones that he said that you could repeat, or is it all?
I mean, he called out some different position groups, which he didn't feel played up to our standard. But then I think we did a good job of building those guys back up, and they got out there and responded well.
Is it hard to keep focused on a week like this, coming off a tough loss and playing a non-SEC school like Chattanooga?
I think with the leaders we have on this team, we've done a good job of keeping guys focused. Every game matters at this point, and every game's mattered up to this point as well. So we know we have to go out and have a good week and be productive. So I don't think you see guys slacking or kind of taking this week light.
You only had one turnover the first 2 games of the season. I've had a lot more the last few games. What's been the difference these last few games that's caused the turnovers?
We've seen a lot more man. Some teams have surprised us with what they've run, some things we haven't seen on film, and then they go out and run something different. But I think I've forced the ball a little bit more, made a couple of stupid throws that I wish I could take back, but yeah, the turnovers have hurt us in the past couple of games.
How clear, I mean, it seems a number of those turnovers have happened right when the game's begun. The process of taking the lead, clinching the game. I mean, how much of a factor has it been this losing streak, you think?
Yeah, I think they've really hurt us. Obviously, the fumble in the end zone at Georgia, and then the interception to end the game, as well as a fumble and interception in the end zone where we could have scored points this last week. It hurts us. You can't win when you turn the ball over. So I myself have to do a better job personally, and I take full responsibility for those plays. But we just got to protect the ball a little better.
Hey Justin, how important is it that you guys have some sort of balance, particularly in the red zone? I think when you've been most effective this year, it's been a pretty even blend run and pass.
Yeah, I think it keeps the defense honest. They can't just sit back and defend the pass. When you get in the red zone, everything's a little bit more constricted, so it's harder to throw the ball. So I think when we have balance, we do have more success. And I think it starts with our offensive line, and we've got to do a good job of getting a push throughout the game to keep that balance.
Do you see the offensive? Do you see growth from the offensive line day to day?
Yeah, I do. To the blind eye, you might not see it. We could have hit some big runs on Saturday, and just one misfit here, one misfit there. Running back maybe not hitting the hole like he should have. And there are things that we can correct and that are easily corrected. So that's encouraging to see. We haven't played our best football game yet, so we're 5 games in, and we still haven't played our best football. So I think that's encouraging too.
To the naked eye, maybe it looked like you guys really lost a rhythm when Jalen wasn't in there Saturday. Is that accurate? And if so, are you a little surprised that a freshman running back's already that valuable?
I think being in the flow of the game as an offense, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that he was out of the game. I think we have interchangeable parts. He definitely adds a little bit extra to the offense, but we're not solely relying on him to play running back. I think Coach Jones said you need to have 3 or 4 different guys at running back to be able to compete in the SEC. So we're not directly reliant on him, but having a playmaker out never helps.
In that regard, in terms of having other guys step up, or are you seeing Darrell Scott growing?
Yeah, he's had a much bigger role in practice this week. We know we've got to get him developed and ready to go. You continue to see Devin and Marlon and those guys progress, so that's always helpful to have.
What can Scott bring to the table? What have you seen out of him?
He's shifty. I think he hits a hole pretty hard. Runs behind his pads, and he's not a huge guy, so I think he may get lost a little bit. It's kind of like Devon, but he's an explosive guy.
How critical do you think it is to, after last week, to establish a rushing attack just for the confidence of the offense, the confidence of the line, and the back?
I think it's going to be huge for us this week, and I think to be able to establish a run can build some confidence for these front five guys, as well as create some balance and stop some tendencies that we have.
Last one.
Jason said that the offensive line just seemed really hungry today. Have you seen that from them this week, and have they tried to kind of bounce back from what's going on? Yeah,
they've done a great job. I told them before we started scout periods today that every rep counts, and we need to make every rep. Every rep matters, and we win games by the way we practice. So I think they responded well. They responded to Coach Mo getting on them, Coach Jones getting on them, and they've come out and responded well.